and the parents didn't do this on purpose.
No, this is a
part
lot
of the limited toolbox that they inherited. Correct?
We are victims of victims. We are victims of victims. I'll say this over and over again. We are all victims of victims, which makes nobody a victim. It's just the way things are now. They can only give us what they have. That's never enough. They're in trance until they wake up. They can't pass on anything new. You know, one of the great things I see in working with people in recovery, as soon as somebody gets into recovery, you know, what we say is that if you don't transform your pathology, you're going to transmit it. If you don't transform it, you transmit it. But once you transform it, you also transmit that. Ooh. You transmit the transformation.
1 second. Wait, listen. Can I just tell everybody that's in the room right now? There have been about 70 quotations that Dr. Alan Berger has shared with us during this movement. If I don't see memes, and y'all tag us both in these memes on Instagram, we are all victims of victims.
That's right.
Come on, man. Listen. Y'all got to tag us on these.
Those demands, those claims on life now become expectations. We say expectations are resentments under construction. Expectations are resentments under construction. They're premeditated resentments is what they are. So now my expectations, because I'm not just going to say I have a demand, I have to turn this into something that is what we call cognitive congruent, right? That egosyntonic is the fancy word for it. So I have to, so now I turn it into a rule. Well, it's an unenforceable rule, but it's a rule that this is the way things are supposed to be. If you love me, you would fill in the blank. Right. That's my unenforceable rule.
But in every effort, let's say you grew up in a household where there was alcoholics, and you say, I definitely will not, be drinking when I'm older. I will not marry an alcoholic. I will not, engage in it. You may truly not marry the alcoholic, which is the first step, which is great. However, you have to understand how growing up in an alcoholic household, for example, has influenced your perception of relationships, has influenced your perception of trust, has influenced your perception of alcohol in general. Are you going to turn your nose up every time your partner has a glass of wine, even though they're not, an addict? But if you don't understand those things, that's great that you achieve the not marrying the alcoholic. But if you have no understanding of how all of this influenced you, there are going to be some unhealthy traits that trickle down. And one of those could be the conflict, because you saw arguing in the alcoholic household, right? Now you still have that conflict. So you didn't marry the alcoholic, but you're still bringing over that the negative conflict resolution. Same thing. That trauma, that generational curse of alcoholism, you tried it on your own, but without stepping back, looking at yourself, really dissecting the issue, it limits the chance of you really shifting completely. So there's a complete 180 in changing these generational cycles.
Wow, man. Hey, yeah, we back up in here, and I'm mixing shit, all types of juices and elderberry. This here is elderberry honey, ultra potent drink, 33 grams of elderberry juice from 300 berries.
Whoa, 300.
I just took my total package energy.
Clearly.
Then I poured some energy drink into the elderberry honey juice.
Whoa. Is that advised? Wait a minute.
Elderberry. It's not advised. Listen, let me explain something to you. This is my route. This route I'm gonna take. Now, don't tell niggas to take my route. This is my route. Yeah, you understand me?
How many
This here right here, this is my route.
How many total packages you had, nigga?
This my route.
That's your route.
This route 66.
Hold on.
Oh, this nigga's a devil.
How many total packages you had?
I have one total package energy shot.
Oh my God.
That's
But
all.
He's got boosters. He's got boosters.
This my route. You understand? What's your route?
Damn.
Or route?
Or root.
Is it Route 66 or Route 66?
Or root.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the ZoWhat Morning Show. It's Monday. Listen, this whole year ain't gave a fuck about you. The only part of this year that cared about you was this show.
This show. The only part that cared
The only part of this year that gave a fuck about your life
was
this here show.
Right here, nigga.
Motherfucker show up, sit all close and shit. Do a motherfucking show during the goddamn worldwide pandemic. They trying to kill your monkey ass. And we here trying to bring you the love, appreciation, wisdom, knowledge, understanding that you so seek after your whole life. Here we are. We here now.
My Lord, my Lord.
And all we ask niggas to do is stop being bitch-ass motherfucking haters. Can we just start the show right? Just stop being bitch-ass motherfucking haters. Huh?
This nigga was.
You in the dig? You need to exercise the hater demon, my nigga. Ooh. Get the hater demon off your spirit. Niggas got hater spirits.
Out with the demon.
There is a spirit of hating that niggas have inherited.
Out with the demon.
You inherited your hate for your brother from your oppressor.
Lord.
He hate you and envy you, and then taught you to hate and envy your brother. The same nigga he hate and envy. See, Lord, it's a vicious cycle. Speaking of cycles, can I tell y'all the truth? Come to Mises. This shit last week was crazy. We did 3 modules last week. The last module is tomorrow. Dr. Alan Berger, I played a clip. We are all victims of victims. Then somebody in the chat room say, we not victims. Everybody ain't no victim. First off, this is how you know you're spiritually mature. You don't always respond to something.
Hurt dogs.
Hurt dogs holler, right? Spiritual maturity, and this isn't about that particular person who said that, but just listen, right? Listen to what I'm saying. Spiritual people don't always respond. They may respond, but they don't always respond. Sometimes they let things go, right? Because it's not worth having a fight or having to get your word out. So remember, communication is more about listening than it is about actually sharing what you want to say. Now, what you want to say is important, but listening allows you to reflect. Listening without judgment allows you to reflect. You've been listening to this show long enough to hear that we always said some but all. Some but not all. We don't speak in absolutes. Some but all. The man said we are all victims of victims. What does that mean if we're speaking holographically? If relationships are holographic mirrors that reflect shit our entire lineage have gone through, how the fuck you not a victim if your ancestors were? And how do you know that your current relationship might be an opportunity to reconcile something that they inherited from some level of abuse? You may not have experienced victimhood in this life, but you might be using this life to reconcile victimhood in another life.
I guess I'll see you next lifetime.
I guess I'll see you next lifetime.
Boy, we be butterflies.
She's taking lifetime tickets for dick. See, listen, I can't fuck you this life, but in the next life, your ticket is due. Spirits is standing in line waiting on that pussy.
When I get my spiritual Brazilian butler, I got you.
Number 35.
Oh God, we in here tripping already, but let me tell you, Come to Mises has been amazing. I'm asking for 5 people to sign up to Come to Mises today. You can see all of the modules on your computer. Let me explain. Teachable, which is our cell phone app, Teachable, this little app right here, see there, see? It allows you, see, look at that down. The University of U Masterclass. The whole Masterclass, the workbook, the lectures, everything is in there.
Very user-friendly.
Very user-friendly. Until Come to Mises. Now, Come to Mises is in now. Lecture 1 only. But 2 and 3, it's on the website, but it's not on Teachable. There's some type of iPhone malfunction that doesn't allow it to be on Teachable. But you can see it on your computer. All you have to do is go to teachable.com, sign in with your username, your email and password, the same one you used to sign up to Come to Mises, and you can see all of the courses. When I tell you, man, I did, my portion was Saturday, and I did my portion by myself, and I put the videos and everything in, right? And it was amazing, man. The feedback that we got from it was amazing, man. I can't even, just go see Dr. Alan Berger. He had a slide with 64 slides breaking down relationship trauma and intoxication and emotional sobriety. Then the next day or the day after comes Mayumi Epiphany. When I tell you Mayumi McKinley slap nigga, see, first off, she a sister and she understands our movement. Boy, all about healing generational curses. Tomorrow, I'm bringing in Chief Obafemi Fayemi.
Such a nice man.
That is my godfather in the Ifa tradition. We finna kill it. All I gotta say, sign up right now. Come to Mises.com. Put in your code. You're gonna get 70% off. ZoLive21. Just put in that code, ZoLive21. We need 5 people to sign up right now. I'm telling you, raising prices. This shit was. Raising prices, nigga. It ain't too late. Raising prices, nigga.
This information rocks forever. This is NFT-ish type shit.
Don't lowball yourself, my nigga.
But that
You want me to raise the price?
Don't raise the price. Yeah.
Anyway, please sign up right now while it's 70% off. ZoLive21. Let's get 5 people to sign up today.
500.
Let's get 5 people to sign up today. All right. Look, X-Wolf video played. X-Wolf. Takes a while for a man to become a full-blown wolf. Takes a minute to get that howl right. Hey, if your howl has lost its growl, if your howl has lost its growl, you better go to xlabssups.com and purchase all of their inventory. X-Wolf, man.
Get your full moon back.
Get your full moon back so she can show you her.
Oh.
Yeah, see, her, that little peach, that's that full moon, you understand? Okay. When she show you the full moon, you supposed to transform.
Oh, Lord.
A lot of y'all got performance anxiety. And when she show you the moon, you can't even turn into the wolf you supposed to be.
Lord.
Get your howly howl on.
Niggas be whimpering
Awake
like a 2-week-old puppy. Boy, if you don't get your whimpering ass away from that moon.
A wolf got a woman back.
X-Wolf, huh? xlabsups.com. Tell them So Williams sent you. Get over there right now. Also, Z-Moss. This my shit, goddammit. Buy it all.
Yeah.
Get every capsule. Heal your entire being, those sickly niggas.
Those sickly
Oh,
sickly ass niggas, huh? In the name of the sea, get you some sea moss so you can be the boss in your bedroom, huh? You mix that sea moss with a little X-Wolf, huh? You get some Z-Wolf in your boy. You get some Moss Wolf. Get the Moss Wolf up in your boy. That girl be running from you. Listen, man. It's time to live your best life, nigga. Go to cmossbusiness.com and support the brand. Buy it all. Get every capsule. Every dick shall buy. I mean, whoa, hold on. Hallelujah.
Somebody take the wheel.
That's what total package energy do. You see, total package energy get you so riled up. You gotta have something to do. You understand? If you don't have B12, you don't have vitamin C, if you don't have all the energy shots, well, let me tell you something. Your life ain't shit if you ain't got nothing to do.
You ain't shit. Pretty much.
Your life ain't shit. You ain't shit. Your life ain't shit if you ain't got nothing to do, people.
Oh my God.
You get this total package.
Your life,
Your life may be worth it. All right, so total package energy, and then also, very important.
Yes. Wait, no.
I don't like bullshit.
Oh, it said unstable connection.
I don't like that.
It's back. And we back.
Okay. Because, you know, God don't like ugly.
He ain't a fan of pretty.
Now, let me just say, we getting close to, what is it? Mercury retrograde or some shit?
Oh, it's about to be over.
No, not the feed. See, niggas don't like that when the internet be janky. Hit the like button, hit the like. I can't tell you how. First of all, let me just say this. I am exceedingly pleased, but I'm also a little frustrated.
Talk about it.
Because this shit's supposed to be ginormous. Right? Somebody said, hit the like button. It will fix the stream.
Shit. Hell yeah. Everybody hit the like button at the same time.
Everybody hit the like button at the same time and the stream will get better. Why don't y'all support the show instead of hating on it? Huh?
It's true now.
For a low price.
There go these niggas
Y'all know
again.
y'all whisper.
You see these niggas? These niggas is whispering in front of the mic again. Look at this shit.
Look here.
Mic whispering. As if it's not, and niggas is hearing the direct line of what y'all saying.
My bad.
Yeah, cause you know. See, what I do is I take the cantaloupe seeds. See, a lot of people, what a lot of people do is they take the seeds from the cantaloupe and then they throw the seeds away. You understand? You understand? Let me explain what I do with the seeds. I take about 7 to 10 seeds. 7 to 10. You don't want too many because then you'll have an explosion in the pot you put it in. You understand? So I take 7 to 10 cantaloupe seeds. I take them cantaloupe seeds, then I dehydrate them first. Then I pray over them first. I pray over them.
And I plant them by my kale plant.
And here's the secret that makes them grow real fast. I put a little pinch of cayenne pepper.
Come to see the cayenne pepper.
When they grow faster, and plus we get what is called spicy cantaloupe. You understand? Niggas, stop whispering on the mic like niggas can't hear y'all. What the fuck? God damn.
Cayentelope.
You get a cayentelope. Cayentelope. That's genius, nigga. Oh, so please continue to support all of the brands I put in front of y'all. Please support Z-Moss, X-Wolf, Total Pack. Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh. We missed something.
Hold on.
Hold the door.
Today was the day, the 26th.
That was yesterday.
No, the 27th? Today's the 27th, right?
Yep.
No, so yesterday the book got sent off to the printer.
Bomb.
The Shrouded Lighthouse. I was on the phone with the printer today. Oh! Shit about to get shipped to my crib. It's gonna take at least 2 weeks. Now, because of COVID, these motherfuckers gave me a good deal for 2,000 copies. I'm only getting 2,000.
Because of COVID?
Motherfucker made up the COVID shit, man. Listen, man, you know that fancy paper you used for the last 2 books? We ain't got no more.
Because of COVID.
So now we got
Because
to
of
use...
COVID.
Yeah, I'm like,
Shit.
what?
Everybody using fancy paper and COVID.
Motherfucker said we ain't got no more.
Oh, shit.
But the book is at the printer. He's gonna look for these. It's a kind of eggshell colored paper that I like.
Oh, I like it.
That eggshell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not quite white.
It's not quite white, but it's a little off.
It's a little DeBarge-ish.
Yes, a little Chico-ish. You understand? No, but I spoke to the printer today. We're only getting 2,000 copies. If I were you, I'd go to theshroudedlighthouse.com and get it right now. Because the shit is retarded.
It should be $1,000 a copy.
Well, here's the thing.
$1,000 a copy.
Somebody said, will it be available on Kindle? I would tell you that we did upload. You know, I always speak in duality, like it be a gang of people. It's just me.
No, that's how you talk to us.
I'm a Gemini.
I get it.
Anyway, the
But you are a gang
twins.
of people.
You're right. We uploaded the shit yesterday to Kindle, but we're not going to release it immediately. We uploaded for the hardback and all paperback, everything.
Yeah.
But we're going to release it. We're going to release the Kindle and the iPhone. Look, I got the iBook version right here on the computer. Nigga, this shit cold to the motherfucker, nigga. This shit cold to the motherfucker. It's gonna change your life. Only 2,000 copies. You better go to theshroudedlighthouse.com right now and pre-order your copy. I'm just telling you, because these copies, once I sell out, that's it.
Peace out.
It's gonna be niggas selling it on the internet for like $2,000.
eBay and it, nigga, I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'd say, nigga. $1,000 a copy.
Yeah, man. No, I ain't gonna charge
Number
them.
them motherfuckers.
No, but they will be numbered, and the first 500 will be autographed.
There you go.
So, yo, it's a real situation. The book is powerful. Mayumi McKinley wrote the back cover quote.
She's dope. She's dope.
Man, look what she said about me. Do we have a bigger picture of that?
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah. Let me see. Hold
Yes,
on,
we do, Lord. I sent it to you. There it is.
Oh, you want the other one? Hold on.
In the name of Jesus. There it is. Relationship is a school you will never graduate from is one of my favorite quotes by Zoe Williams. I first met Zoe as a fellow cohort on a relationship panel. As the panelists answered the audience questions about relationships and how to find the right partner, I was left in awe by Zoe's ability to break down the layers of such a complicated topic. Zoe is truly a relationship guru, and his ability to identify and explain the various layers that impact who we choose to love and how we love is astounding. This is evident in his book, The Holographic Relationship. I would describe him as a relationship surgeon in that he dissects every part of an individual and finds every aspect of us that influences whether the relationships we choose are healthy or harmful.
Gangster.
This is a woman with 15 years of experience. Somebody said, I'm selling it for $500.
See?
I'm just telling you, this book is not a game. I sent it to people that are in this lane, that are in this practice, this industry. They have read it. They said, man, this is your greatest work ever. And it's powerful. You better get your copy, theshroudedlighthouse.com. I think I've done everything I can do. Cap!
Yeah, man. Police stop law package. You already know, man. The only person that can save you from the popo is you. That's it.
Real Naga.
That's it. So, right here, the Know Your Rights Manual. This is everything you need to know about how to save yourself from the popo at a police stop. That's either a foot stop, that's what's called a Terry stop, or a traffic stop.
The foot stop is called a Terry
Called
stop.
the Terry stop. Cause some niggas
How
got
does it spell? Like Terry, like Terry.
Terry.
Like the homie Terry.
like a brother Terry. It was a couple of brothers. It was a couple of brothers that got hemmed up. Yeah, Terry versus Ohio. A couple of brothers that got hemmed up by a white cop because they looked suspicious walking around the building, and he hemmed them up.
And the nigga's name was Terry.
The nigga's name was Terry, and he hemmed them up. And so that's where it comes from. But from that came the case that a police officer has to have reasonable suspicion that you're committing a crime, that you have committed a crime, you're in the midst of committing a crime, or about to commit a crime before they can do anything to you. So unless they have to be able to articulate that. So when a police officer walks up to you, you need to ask them that. Do you have reasonable, articulable suspicion? If they can't articulate something that you are doing that leads them to believe that you're about to commit a crime, you don't got to say anything to the police
Was
officer.
you just that Moldani's liquor store nigga?
Yeah. I don't answer questions.
Well, if they ask you a question,
you don't answer questions.
You can tell them
you can say,
legally, I don't have to answer your question.
Absolutely. You don't have to answer. You don't.
Well, how the fuck you communicate if you don't answer the nigga question?
You're not obligated. Look, this is the thing. When they institute an investigation, it's all on them. The burden of proof is all on them.
What about that?
You give them, when you start spilling the guts because you scared and all this and that, and they start asking you questions without Miranda rights because they understand that if I ask you questions before I arrest you, then I don't get charged. I don't get charged with a Miranda violation. So I just ask you all the questions before. You spill all the goddamn beans, and then I arrest your ass. And then all the stuff that you told me is legal, and I can convict you with it. So that's why you say I don't answer questions, and you leave it all up to them to prove it. So this right here, this is a constitutional rights card. This tells the police officer everything you need to know at that police stop. And if they violate your constitutional rights, what will happen? That you'll place a lien on their police insurance. This is the card, qualified immunity card. Lets them know how they lose that qualified immunity. Goes right here with the notice. And right here is the public official bonds book that shows you how to place that lien or claim on a public official bond or police bond. Each one of them have to have a bond by law, no matter what. Even judges have to have a bond. So if they violate your rights, so when you go to even if you go to child court, when the child judge be violating your rights and just be hemming up.
Is it child court or child support?
What you mean?
Is it family
court? Family court. Family court. I call this shit child support court.
I child court, but
child court.
I don't got a kid, but I do know that
clearly, nigga, because
they railroad niggas though. And dude, it was a big scandal out here with the family court out here.
Hey, nigga, when they take you to child court, nigga, you in trouble.
But it was a big scandal out here with family court, and you got to understand those judges were corrupt. And you have to know if they do violate your constitutional rights, they got bonds you can place a lien on. So you got to know that. No, the only person that can save you from the popo is you. And then I'll give you that all for free if you order the Great Book of Melanin Research. To get this, you got to go to realnagas.com. To get the other package, to get this package by itself, just go to knowyourrightsfoundation.org. This is the big organization that we created to help you guys get this information out to the hood. So go there, support, donate, and learn your rights.
Support, donate, and learn your rights. Hey, let me tell you something right now. If you've ever watched an old Western, there's always a saloon.
Dear Lord.
And them saloons never had
nigga.
Full-fledged doors. They had them little doors that swing open when you walk through. Sheriff bust through that motherfucker, they swing open, right? Saloon door.
So
we got a brother here who done lost the hinges to one of his saloon doors.
It's all right, baby.
We call him Timmy Tight Tooth.
Timmy Tight Tooth? Timmy Tight Tooth.
Carl the Tooth Williams. You can't handle the tooth. Toothless and Shaka Khan.
Let the tooth be told.
Toothface. Not Two-Face, Toothface.
Substitute teacher.
Teethus and Reese.
She said substitute teacher.
Substitute teacher. One of our good friends, Timmy Tight Top in the building. Talk to us about weed juice, brother.
Okay. You got it, buddy. So it's kind of hard to go off that, but anyway, as you guys know, I've been selling juice since 2012 on the show, since the show started, right? Yeah,
For free, ain't gave a nigga a bottle of juice or nothing. He take all this juice away from me after the show. Go ahead.
It's just a problem. I gotta get that to somebody else after the show.
You know I gotta sell this juice, right?
Juices. Health. So juices.
Good for your body.
Everything about your health, okay? Health. You know I sell juice. You know I sell health. I'm a personal trainer. But the simple fact, us as melanated people, we don't have the right diets. We don't eat the right foods like fruits and vegetables. We don't do that. My bad. We don't do that. Fruits and vegetables. We need that because we need our gut health. So when it comes to using a bathroom, celery juice is one of the major juices that help you use a bathroom. Gut health is very important. That's why celery juice is so important, because it's about using a bathroom. And people always like, I don't want to use a bathroom. What? I don't want to use a bathroom.
Bath?
Gut health is very important. So don't listen to
B-A-F-F? The bathroom?
The bath.
Relieving
yourself is very important. So getting rid of your toxins is very important. So juices help you get rid of your toxins. One thing that you guys don't know is coffee is one of those things that actually stop you from getting rid of toxins out your body.
Oh Lord.
Coffee, okay. And they know that coffee is not good for us, but they still sell the coffee because it messes up your lymphatic system. Your lymphatic system is a system that helps you rid your toxins, okay? And the coffee messes up your lymphatic system from getting the toxins out of your body.
Leave this man alone.
It's all about health. It's all about eliminating. It's all about getting toxins out of your body. Okay, toxins. So you need to eat better foods to get rid of toxins out of your body. Fruits and vegetables help rid the toxins. Okay.
They do. Inflammation. But this right here helps with inflammation and everything that's caused in your body.
Why are you helping him with his promo?
Because I ain't helping him with his promo. We in the same profession.
The nigga said bad, and then you jumped in. What kind of Big Brother? It's like Big Brother commercial. Leave my little brother alone, nigga.
Body, which is the main cause of all disease in your body, is inflammation.
Inflammation.
You need to go to the bath.
Alkaline counteracts inflammation in your body. So bam.
Support WeJuice. WeJuice.com. It's always available.
Nah, it's really a good brand. Let me tell you, for you said 2012?
Since 2012.
Man, the quality of the shit has always been right there. From that time till now, this motherfucker, whenever this shit came online, this shit ain't never changed. This shit has been fire every time.
It's delicious.
I took this shit over to the cigar lounge. They say, hey man, so Mondays, you gonna be bringing juice? I say, hold on, nigga.
Hey, so we got
on
this down,
Mondays,
right?
I should be here.
Right.
I said, nigga, I come with maybe 1 or 2 juices, my dog. I can't. No, but seriously, it's a quality product. It's a black-owned product, and I want you guys to support it. Please,
so Mondays,
please. Support.
Oh, my website is up and running again. It's not gonna fail.
I tried to grab some last week.
So my website's back up.
Okay.
Somebody said the recipe has been perfected on a molecular level.
That's right.
Yes, it has.
It has been perfected on a molecular level.
Can I hold you up for 1 second?
Yes.
You know, for years now, I've watched this show. I've loved this show, and that statement,
molecular,
it's gone by. It
should be.
It's gone by, and so I thought.
No, you didn't.
Oh no!
No, you didn't.
No.
We would go ahead and make commerce out of something that is so cleverly Hassan's.
Timmy Tight Top on a molecular level.
Timmy
Put that shirt on, nigga.
You have to do it.
Hey man, put that shirt on, man. Come on, man.
They come in
That's
different
awesome.
sizes.
anything.
You have the tank top.
Hey, Ted. Hey,
Use the tank top.
on a molecular level.
It's going on for too long now. It's just going on for too long. So I just want to say that these are $79, but I'll sell them for $69 today. You just Cash App $, Superstar, and proceeds. Well, we have some housewives, naked housewives making these.
Didn't I tell him to do that shit? I told you, man. On a molecular level, my nigga.
Listen.
On a molecular level.
So it's just
level.
get you a molecular level
Dumb
t-shirt.
as hell.
I'm on a molecular level.
How do you fucking know I said this?
You did say
I
it.
know I said that, but how do you know I said that?
He watched the show.
The planet knows you said it.
Watching the show, nigga.
All right, here we go, y'all. Let's get into it. Listen, for everybody who complain about the length of the community empowerment segment, it's a segment in and of itself. It's not just promoting. It's actually having fun, talking shit, being informative. Hey, if I was you, Timmy Tight Top, I wouldn't let nobody just make shirts of mine.
Thank you, boy.
Well, we also have a line of shirts called Films coming out. You know what I'm saying? Film Festival. We can start a Film Festival.
Listen, if somebody can make money off my stuff, it's all good.
It should be you, man. You the one that need a tooth.
You have to put that tooth on down payment.
You understand? You make $3,000, $4,000, maybe $10,000 on the tooth. You can get a high fashion wood tooth.
Wood, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
They have
You get like a motherfucking cherry bark wood tooth,
Nigga
nigga.
like Benjamin Franklin, nigga.
And they can get a walnut tooth.
Nigga be Benjamin
Have
Franklin
that
in
bitch
this
polished.
motherfucker,
you
nigga.
know they got porcelain now. So
Okay, well shit. I'm just saying, man. That's your. You the one fucking up words.
First of all, not just me.
You the one fucking up words.
I think you would sell so many more if you would like only have a tank top on. If you take the other shirt off.
So go out there and change, because the women want to see, man. They want to see the 10,000 push-ups, nigga.
You the one fucking up
Sell
words.
this product.
Why am I excited right now?
Let's get this. Wow.
Oh, nigga, that's hilarious.
Hell of a.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's get right to it.
You got a medium?
Let me tell you something about Israel.
It coming to it.
Let me tell y'all something about Israel. When it comes to this jab, Israel is ahead of the game.
Yep. They forced all their people to do it. They were the first country that forced all their people to, most of them.
Most of them, like 99,
Yeah.
95% of them, already, locked in.
Yep.
But then they had a huge surge
Right. After they made
everybody got locked in.
Uh-huh.
So they serious about what they doing, right? I think they're on their third booster shot right now.
Man.
So watch this. Hospital to begin treating virus patients with cannabis.
Yeah, baby.
Wait, what?
Hey, pull
Sarah?
up the story, Sarah. You got it.
Yeah.
Do you hear this?
Okay, hospital. This one.
Ichilov Medical Center will begin administering medical cannabis to coronavirus patients in moderate condition as a part of an experimental treatment. Channel 12 reports. This is the timesofisrael.com.
You don't say.
Yes, doctors are seeking to use the antiviral properties of cannabis to slow the spread of the virus, it says.
Now, what's cannabis? Is that weed? Cannabis, is that marijuana?
Marijuana.
Wait, now, that's supposed to make you go crazy, marijuana, right?
Do you see what's really happening? Now, this is what brings me to this point. You got a lot of
step and fetch it ass niggas out there that have made a good living nestled in the valley region of white supremacy's scrotum area.
Nestled.
Sackles.
I mean, just nestled right up in there.
Comfortable.
Done found a nook.
Like a snuggie nut.
Done found a nook in a pink canyon.
Nut pink. They call it nut.
Nutgy.
Oh, nut nook. Can you hit that Tina Turner note? Nut nook. They done found comfort, right? So what kills me about that is this. Like, look, hold on. You mean to tell me the same marijuana that sent niggas to prison for 15 years and destroyed black marijuana?
Right.
And then,
Throughout
so you gotta
Man.
understand, the white man ain't no right or wrong for him. See, he can make you wrong. Then he'll make whatever you did wrong right for him. But it's still wrong for you. You know what? We was wrong. Damn. I'm sorry for destroying generations of families.
They don't say that. They don't say sorry.
No, what they'll do is, after 30, 40 years of the shit, they'll go, damn, that shit was fucked up.
Right.
Some white people get empathy and some, wow, that shit, we tore some families apart, didn't we? Okay, now California is saying marijuana is cool. We're gonna repeal some shit. But at the same time, it was illegal because the nigga was out here hustling, getting his bread, selling weed, then go straight to hard time prison.
How many niggas the crash you can roll up on, nigga? And selling weed?
Now, who making the most money in the marijuana industry? Is it white folk or black people?
It's a swift business right now. Downtown Wonderland, what? You go in there, it's like they got the women behind the counter, my nigga. You go, what type would you like? You smell different type. Like it's Walmart of weed.
But see, this is the cold part about it to me. How is it that niggas are always complimentary and compliant with motherfuckers who always change the rules to suit themselves?
With a fake ass nigga, with a two-faced ass type motherfucker. How do you have loyalty to a two-faced motherfucker is what you saying?
Listen, and then the older you get, you lose testosterone. Pull up an X-Wolf. The older the man get, you lose testosterone. Should Kareem Abdul-Jabbar be taking X-Wolf?
Work out, you keep generating testosterone if you work out.
Where's the X-Wolf?
If you have a better diet, you're always
Where that X-Wolf picture?
Okay. This right here?
Should we ship boxes of this to Kareem?
I mean,
What happened with Kareem?
I love Kareem. I'm a Laker. That's the captain.
Aries.
I seen the motherfucker at the motherfucking Staples Center. I seen him at the Staples Center gang of times. What's up, Cap? Cap! You just yell at the nigga, man. He be walking through, hey, Cap! I love the captain, man.
What happened? What'd he do?
Pull up what he said.
What he say?
Oh Lord.
Didn't I send you the damn picture? I said, I'm emailing you a picture, Sarah.
Basketball.
There goes Sarah just
ruin this moment.
So let me tell you what happened with Sarah. See, this is what happened with Sarah. This motherfucker get in here and we start playing that gospel music. And Sarah go right back to youth choir. This motherfucker be up in here dancing.
I see when I came in it.
Hold on, just a second.
Damn, girl.
I act like a dude.
Now I had a beautiful setup and then what the fuck?
He tossed you a nice lob.
Hold on, wait. Set it up. I got you.
It's already set up. That goddamn picture.
And there we go.
Boom. There is no room for players who are willing to risk the health and lives of their teammates, the staff, and the fans simply because they are unable to grasp the seriousness of the situation or do the necessary research. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the NBA. Now remember, vaccine hesitancy is one of their
code word, the little catchwords.
For anti-vax.
So what I'm saying is, you get older. Tupac said it. He said after a nigga 30, he lose that fire. Not me, motherfucker. Okay. I love the cap. And I mean the cap, absolutely no disrespect at all. But here's a basic question. Is the necessary, quote unquote, research, is it contradictory? See, if it was just one lane of information and a universal understanding,
right.
But is it contradictory?
Yep.
Which means we're still in the trial phases.
Is there a growing faction of actual researchers, scientists, and doctors, right? Who are like, nah.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Now, remember Kareem? Kareem was one of them radical Muslims.
Back before they corrupted him.
This is why they kind of blackballed him a little bit. First off, Kareem. See, I'm not here to match wits with Kareem. Kareem is an intellectual giant.
Oh yes.
He ain't just a hoop giant.
Not at all.
This is UCLA product. This is New York.
Yeah.
This is an intellectual giant. I'm not here to say Kareem doesn't have a valid point. What I'm saying is, how do you arrive at that point and it doesn't outline the suspicion that black folk have? And don't we have a valid reason to be suspicious?
Yeah.
You got blackballed for being a real nigga in the NBA.
You live long enough.
He said, I don't want no part of that shit.
He should have.
Right.
I'm over here then. I'm riding on this lane.
Look, he should have been a coach. He should have been a GM. He should have been a lot of things.
But he wasn't. So either he's been co-opted or he's lived long enough to kind of forget and lose his mind a little bit. That happens too.
He's been co-opted.
No, I love him.
No,
I love him.
I
love him too.
He got all his senses. It's just that motherfucking his allegiance.
Because you can choose to say nothing too. You know, you ain't got to say some shit.
You ain't got to come out
That's
publicly.
the whole point.
It's right.
But he sounds like he's talking to Kyrie though.
Kyrie, Wiggins, because you know what they did with Wiggins.
What they do? What they do?
They denied his religious exemption. The NBA.
The NBA, Kev. It's going down, Kev.
You can sue for that though.
But see, this is why I keep coming back. We're living in a time where I told you that Constitution shit is just a motherfucking piece of paper.
It really feels more and more like that, yo.
Because they like, we don't give a fuck about what treaties, whatever the fuck we set up.
That's not true. You just gotta enforce it. They just telling them, look, nigga, take me to court, which is where you got it. Which is where the law you enforce the law.
Okay.
It's in court.
Okay.
That's what those laws are meant for. They ain't there to say. So you can tell a nigga on the street and then, oh, you know what? That is the law. Let me do it. Let me just do it the way the law said. No, nigga gonna do what's best in his or what's in their best interest all the time. You gotta force them to go and follow the law. And so that's what Andrew Wiggins is gonna have to do. But this nigga though, also he's a Canadian citizen. Where them niggas don't give a fuck. They been forcing it on them niggas like, nigga like they been forcing that shit on them niggas
but
like crazy.
Isn't he?
He Canadian.
Yeah, he might catch him on
so
that.
So Wiggins is Canadian.
Yeah, they can catch him on that. You know, he's an immigrant type shit.
But the Canadians are now trying to sue the Queen.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going.
I saw. Didn't I see that video?
Yep. And man, it's going down all over the world, man. This is a world revolution that they're not showing you on mainstream TV. But
because mainstream TV is them. Can that just be said?
Law,
right.
Man, the Zulus went crazy and they nigga get that shit up out of here. Zulus is like.
You always gotta have a trustworthy nigga. It used to be Robert Guillaume.
Who? Say what? Wait.
Robert Guillaume.
Say that?
This woman right here, man.
Sarah dumb as fuck.
What did she say?
She said you gotta always have a trustworthy nigga. It used to be Robert Guillaume. Benson, nigga.
Benson. Y'all don't know Benson. Benson was a funny show, man.
This nigga said Benson.
Benson.
And she's right.
He was.
Right.
Robert Guillaume. Yep, he was right. Yep, the governor's butler.
Yeah. Governor's butt.
It's always a Benson in this motherfucker, man.
Benson.
Yep.
Fuck. Listen. If relationships are holographic, that means how you deal with your interpersonal relationships, you should be able to have those same tools at the ready for dealing with societal and global relationships. If you've done the dirtiest dirt of all dirtiness that could be done to a people, you can't start demanding shit once you said shit was cool.
Right. I know we fucked you every day the other
Do
time.
you see what I'm saying? Just in a
This
regular
time though, nigga, we good. All them, the 1,000 last time, nigga, we fucked you, nigga. That,
Somebody need
a
to hear
thousand
that.
last times
Somebody
we
need to hear that
fucked
right
you. It's
there.
cold.
nigga,
Nigga, that's a cold. Somebody better meme that.
we was a little horny. Come on now, we was a little horny. But now we ain't gonna, nigga, we got our dick off, nigga, now we good.
And I'm just saying, like,
I ain't horny no more. I ain't gonna bug you this time.
and I'm just trying to point it out, like I said, do the necessary research. Okay. But if the necessary research is contradictory, like, ask great questions, right? The sign of intelligence is someone asking great, balanced questions. Not setup questions, not, questions that are riddled with false logic or circular logic, not those type of questions. Questions like, what is the actual definition of a crack scene? What is it? What does it supposed to do?
What's in it?
Right.
What is the definition of inoculated? What does that mean?
Good question.
Those are good questions.
Right? Just fair questions. And once I accept or take this, will it affect or change my RNA or DNA?
Yeah.
Is that fair? I just want to know.
Well, we're testing it out on you, Zo, and once we find out about 5 or 7 years from now, we'll let you know.
But that's just like Brother Reza. If you do the research and you follow the motherfucking through line, you'll see that cracksinations, the jabby jab, has disproportionately affected black boys in the autistic spectrum.
Something that the Cat Dog Cat Agency covered up.
Okay, so y'all hey!
They covered it
If
up.
shit is happening like this, it's not a stretch of logic to say, hold on.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, that's...
The Cat Dog Cat whistleblower came out and said, "Oh yeah, that research came out that those crack scenes affected black or melanated kids far more than it did any other race."
Somebody just said something that I had to cover real quick. Somebody said, I don't recall anyone taking a mumps, measles, or rubella booster. Yes, we did.
Yeah.
As kids, yes, we did.
Yep.
Yep.
They were called booster.
They were called booster shots. Yes, we did.
They were called.
And I remember when people got vaccinated, they
Women
had
have
these
these
my brother,
sundials.
they got a little scar right
There's
here.
a stretch of women that have sundials on their left arm.
So that's normal. That's normal. But what's also their norm is experimenting. So
But that's why if you were ever vaccinated or crackinated as a kid, and then somebody asked you today if that's the requirement that you have to be crackinated to do something, they ask you if you've been crackinated, tell them yeah. You ain't got to tell them. You ain't got to tell them for what. Yeah. Say yeah, I've been crackinated.
I've been vaccinated, sure.
If you have, you're not lying.
You're not.
You're not lying. So again, you got to understand how to manipulate these words like they're doing it on you.
So there's a doctor, I guess Dr. William Thompson, who is considered a whistleblower on this whole thing.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, I have nothing but the utmost respect for people who want to do what they want to do with their body. But I feel also that I should be respected to do what I want to do with my own body.
Yep.
Right? And Just like voting is private. Remember a few years ago to be like, who'd you vote for?
Right.
Because it was such a big problem, right?
Yeah.
Who'd you vote for?
Yeah.
And then it became an issue of privacy. It's none of your fucking business who I voted for. I voted for who I voted for. Now you voted for who you voted for. Now leave me the fuck alone, nigga.
Right.
You got a sticker, I got a sticker, bitch ass nigga.
Right.
You know? And that's what it is. Nigga, we walking around with stickers, but why you need to know who I voted for?
Yeah.
Right? Now, the stick is different. You want me to tell you if I got stuck or not? Fuck you, nigga.
That's none of your
I stuck your sister,
right.
though.
Hey. Hey. But Zo, here's the deal, man. We've gone so far down this rabbit hole of submission and compliance over time, over 50, 70, 80 years. The television, the radio has indoctrinated, has made us docile. So we find ourselves in a position now where we say, wait a minute. Some of us don't want to do that shit right there, but the masses will say, but you took it as a kid. You take the flu shot. You do this, you do that.
Wait,
I'm
the
just
one
playing that.
took
You
as
know,
a
I don't
kid,
fuck with that. But
they took 5 to 10 years to develop.
yes, that part.
Not 8 months.
That part. But that doesn't work. But also what you're saying doesn't work in a soundbite on ABC, NBC, and CBS. I can tell you way quicker that you need to get the vax in a quick soundbite.
But there's short-term, mid-term, and long-term studies on
that
those.
part.
Then it gets weird. Then it gets weird. It turns into fanaticism. It turns into patriotism.
That's where we at.
Do your part.
That's where we
for
at.
the country.
It sounds like a fucking movie.
Right.
This shit is.
Yes.
It's movie shit.
That's exactly what they're doing now.
It's mind ass shit. It's mind ass shit.
They're trying to create some type of civil war.
It's there.
It's even about to be global though.
It's there, bro.
It's very prevalent here.
No, they
but
got
nigga,
the
around the
vaccination
world,
card, man.
it's
That's-
going
the
crazy
card.
around
That's your
the
paper.
world.
Wait, what'd you say was?
The vaccination cards is what's gonna limit people. Like, oh, I got the card, I can do whatever I
already
want.
doing
The
it.
motherfuckers who ain't got the card, they can't do nothing. So it's gonna.
The chosen ones.
Yeah.
Oh, look at my shit.
Yeah.
I can do other stuff because I have.
I don't like Sarah. I just
Sarah's
officially
a
don't like
Fool,
Sarah.
nigga. She said, "What's in your wallet?"
She said, what's in your wallet?
What's in your wallet? Nigga, that's hilarious.
Like really out here, like in a couple weeks, you ain't gonna be able to go anywhere because you're gonna have to have a.
This thing right here. What he just said.
You can't go to West Hollywood without the card. So
The new underground is forming right
But what
now.
they shown though, this is public information. This is on the Cat Dog Cat Agency's website. If you go to the vaccine adverse effects database, whatever they have, the research database or something like that, the VEERS, they'll tell you how many people have been reported to have kicked the bucket after the vaccination. On there, it lists 14,000 people have kicked the bucket after taking the vaccination. This is on the CDC website, right there, bam. This is what they say. Now, there's a video.
Cat dog cat.
The Cat Dog Cat.
Come on now, no.
The Cat Dog Cat. Take So then there's a video on YouTube. There's a video on YouTube that this nurse who worked for the Fed. She worked in the federal hospital. Go look at that. They haven't taken it down. It's still on YouTube. That shit is still up. She's breaking down how
she worked for FedEx.
She worked for the man. But
FedEx employee.
It's her and other nurses and doctors breaking down how the vaccine is bullshit. That's literally a quote. They said it's bullshit. This is a doctor who says that in the hospital. Now the hospital didn't deny it though. They came out. When the video came out and they got exposed, they didn't come out and say, "Oh, we're gonna fire everybody. This is bullshit." They came out and said, "We're looking into it."
So let me stop right here. Hey, everybody that's hitting the Cash app and the super chat. First off, this channel can't survive without your love, and I want to say, Dev Woos, much love from Canada. It's crazy out here. Much love. Mac Jetson. Good looking. Somebody else hit us. I want to make sure I get everybody and say thank you for hitting the super chat. Whatever you can give, whatever you can support, we appreciate it. Thank you. Sarah's Cash App is
Sundays with Sarah.
Sundays with Sarah. Please show your love for Sarah because she does a great job keeping us popping over here. Also, the Shrouded Lighthouse. Get yours now. I'm emailing back and forth with the goddamn printer. He ain't got the paper I want. I need that good paper, nigga. It can't be no toilet tissue. You know that rough toilet tissue paper? Oh, yeah. It ain't soft. It's hard. It feel like what's the other paper?
What's that?
Charmin?
Paper towels. You know, paper towels be hard than a motherfucker now.
Be that recycled toilet paper. Yeah.
Listen, I'm looking for the good paper for the book. You understand? Listen, anything you could do for us, we'd appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hit that super chat, hit our cash apps, hit everybody's individual get down, support all of their businesses. Daryl Cotton, good looking Cotton. We appreciate it. Thank you. And don't forget, sign up to the Come to Mises. You better get it. Tomorrow is the last module. However, whoever signs up gets to see this shit forever. You get to go back and watch it all the time. So let me jump into our next story. We needed to transition. Natural immunity. This is according to Yahoo Finance. Finance.yahoo.com. Natural immunity emerges as potential legal challenge to federal COVID-19 vaccination mandates. Alexis Keenan, reporter, Saturday, September 25th, 2021, 5:31 a.m. She did her job. She got that shit in the morning. She finished that article. 5:31 a.m. It was submitted and uploaded. You understand? The argument that natural immunity against COVID-19 is an alternative to vaccination is emerging as a potential legal challenge to the federally mandated vaccination policies. Vaccinations is already required for certain workers and some college students. The federal government, despite steeper legal hurdles to imposing, why are they steep legal hurdles? Because the Constitution is saying, what are you doing?
Yep.
According to what makes this country, this should be illegal. Right. Which is why you're now starting to see emerging stories about a potential impeachment of Biden because that sitting presidents can't break the law.
They can't write law.
They can't write law, but they definitely can't break the law. So when you try to impeach a sitting president, you have to fucking do an audit of all of their actions to see if they broke the law. That's what they did with Donald Trump. Now,
but you see the way the
young
young
they
lady
don't give a fuck though. Impeachments don't really give a fuck because that nigga was impeached twice and still was president.
Yep. That part.
And broke the law. Let's just keep. And then you had the step and fetch it president, Obama. Yes, that was a step and fetch it president.
Most
I know you don't
definitely.
like to hear it that way, but
Say it
fuck
again.
because you know what he was going to do? He was never going to get outside the lines of what he could do.
Never.
He's a black man. They would have been like, take his ass to hell. He don't go to jail. He go to hell. I hope it burn in hell. I hope it burn in hell. Hey, man, thank you, Shaka, for pre-ordering that book, man. Thank you.
But so check it. Listen.
Wait, let me finish the read, and then I'll
because I got a problem with her that wrote this. So go ahead.
Yeah. Vaccination is already required for certain workers and some college students. The federal government, despite steeper legal hurdles to imposing vaccination, has also invoked the U.S. Department of Labor to mandate inoculation for healthcare workers, because a lot of the healthcare workers was like, fuck that, and is expected to roll out a larger policy effectively mandating vaccination for the majority of U.S. workers. The stated goal behind mandatory vaccinations, now, there's some funkiness with mandatory too, the term. Like, does mandatory mean I have to?
Yeah. It's a command.
Like, can we look up the etymology of mandatory?
That's a guideline.
Because, again, you get people saying, well, no, you can't mandate that.
Well, a true mandate is only from the court. It's an order from the court, not from a sitting president or mayor. They're not supposed to issue mandates. If they are, they're called executive orders, which are challengeable in court, which is why you're seeing everybody suing these niggas, but they're not showing that on TV.
Right.
Here's the vibe, though. The idea that she would even write in there that there's steep legal barriers. That she's slanting kind of like the angle of the truth. You know, because like you said, what about the Constitution? So for her to actually write in there, there's these steep legal hurdles, blah, blah, blah. What do you mean? What you talking about?
Wait, hold on. This is Yahoo Finance.
Yeah. Them.
Yahoo, they worth billions of dollars.
Them.
They got a little facility over here in Santa Monica.
Yep. Yahoo.
She worked for them.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck you mean?
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm a slant like Michael Jackson in Smooth Criminal, nigga.
Nigga.
I'm a lean.
How ironic.
Come on now. That's how this shit work. I think that a judge might reject a rule that has been issued by a body like the U.S. Department of Labor or by a state that has not been sufficiently thought through as it relates to the science. So this is the rebut for the legal case.
Yeah.
Like, this shit could lose.
Yeah.
Based on the science. Now listen. Isn't science based on skepticism? Just tell me if I'm reaching, Kev. Help me. See, black folk are scientists, and we skeptical. Why? Because we have seen some shit that Einstein spoke of. And Einstein said it is absolutely insane to do the same shit over and over again and expect different results.
Come on.
Now, we done fuck with Whitey over and over again and got the motherfucking
same result
every goddamn time. You got this man in office.
Right.
He having a mental breakdown. Motherfucker going crazy.
This nigga going insane.
Motherfucker dementia.
He is going insane.
Forgetting shit. Motherfucker
damn.
tripping, right? It was a black man, Clyburn, who's a part of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity.
The Democrat.
Who actually opened the gateway to revive this man's fucking...
South Carolina.
Yes. He revived and saved his campaign.
He's a
He
good
was
old
supposed
boy.
to do shit for niggas like every president was supposed to do shit for niggas.
You don't vote for me, you ain't black.
You ain't black
You don't
if
vote
you don't vote for
You
me.
ain't
Now,
black,
is this rhetoric still popping from him? Or is it contradictory
You
rhetoric?
ain't see this nigga most of the time. This nigga be in the dungeon.
So all I'm saying is, if all of these factors are in place, and these niggas are still doing the shady, soft shoe, double talk, double speak, contradictory presentation of things that they've been doing for years, how does Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's words make sense?
Because he got to get down with the get down.
The get down. He down.
Kareem
He
wanted to
down.
get
Who down? Who down? Who down? Who not down? You down?
I'm bad.
Who bad? You down?
I tell you who not with it.
We there.
Kyrie Irving.
We there.
That's my
Kyrie
nigga.
Irving's not
Kyrie Irving
down.
like, fuck the NBA, I'll retire.
He got
tomorrow,
money.
nigga.
I'm not. He's not down.
Some recent research, which looks at hundreds of thousands of cases in Israel. Why is Israel ahead of the curve?
Because they
Okay,
got
cool.
that money.
Thousands of cases in Israel and has yet to undergo peer review indicates, and peer review is very important, so once it goes through peer review, that may change what the outcome of it is.
That's the point. This shit has gone through no peer review.
Right.
The humans are the guinea pigs. Can we say that clearly? It must be
can.
understood.
Oh, absolutely.
Humanity is the trial right now.
Absolutely. So here we go. Has yet to undergo peer review indicates that natural immunity might be at least as effective as vaccination in certain people. So let's be clear. It's not directly saying that it is better than vaccination. It's saying it depends on the person.
Well, that was the study that we were talking about last week that they did in Israel, where they took the 16,000 people and they found that 27 times that people who had it, who caught it, and they were recovering, their immune system was 27 times better than people who actually got vaccinated and then re-caught it. So that's where that study came from. So out of 16,000, that's a lot of people that you done tested. So you're going through the peer review. I don't know how they're going to try to break through that. We got over 16,000 people we done tested.
And listen, let me just say this. I don't have to fucking go back to the 60s or to Jim Crow or to slavery to find an example of these niggas' debaucherous treatment of us. Yeah. Can we go to Texas a couple of weeks ago and these motherfuckers rounding up Haitians on horseback with whips?
Man, the fuck is going on,
Okay.
man?
I didn't make
So-
you get to Texas.
So what is in logic?
A lot of them too.
So let me just say this. In logic, they may say that is a false comparison,
Fuck that.
right? A false analogy, right? How? If your history with me as a people, my community has been traumatic,
Has been that.
has been this, and guess what? That's today. This motherfucker
That's what I'm
got.
saying, man.
This man got a goddamn face mask on trying to get to freedom, right? I'm just trying to understand if your relationship with people of dark skin,
this is suspicious to me.
Dude,
but I don't give a, I'm just saying.
it is. But it's some mind
But
plan
listen,
ass shit.
but listen.
They're planning images. I'm a fucking filmmaker. They're
Exactly.
planning
That's exactly
images
what they're doing.
in our mind.
But look, let's go deeper. Take away this imagery.
Fuck ass.
That's exactly
Right?
what they're doing.
Just take away this imagery real quick.
I
Just
got
take it
some
away.
images for you, motherfuckers.
But wait, hold on. Listen to where I'm going here. Wouldn't an example of that be economic redlining? The motherfucker on horseback
Yes.
riding through the bank, bitch.
Metaphoric.
Metaphorically, I'm riding
Come on.
through the bank, nigga.
Come on.
And I'm the overseer, the
What?
officer.
Same
and I'm
thing,
gonna
on high.
determine whether you gonna be able to get this loan and get what?
Same thing.
Then they'll say, well, no, nigga, they got the SBA, the small business loans.
Well, that's
What
the
you talking
boule.
about, Zo?
That's the boule. We can metaphor that as the boule.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, brothers, like, they've had a contentious relationship with us and a suppressive, not contentious, suppressive.
You got to be on equal ground and have some contention and shit.
Do you see what I'm saying? Suppressive relation. If we look at the prison population, if we look at black males in educational institutions, right? Nigga gotta be different. Listen, man, I got two cousins, man. I love these little motherfuckers. They're just a couple of years younger than me. I love these motherfuckers. But because they was raised on some bougie shit. See, they daddy is a nigga. That's why they daddy fuck with me. They daddy be like, that's the nigga. Y'all go through that nigga. That's the nigga. But these niggas,
They weren't raised like that.
they weren't raised like that. So they on some weird, like, hey, we're having tacos at the house tonight, and if you guys come over, all you have to do is show your vaccination card, and we can all. Huh? What? Get your goof ass! I ain't never coming to your house.
All you gotta do is show your vaccination
That shit is
card.
going on. Somebody tried to pull that shit on me. I didn't show you. I'm not going to your shit.
Hey, we're watching the fight tonight, but all you have to do is show your vaccination
That.
card.
Show your
Get
vaccination
the fuck out of
card.
here.
You got a party with a pass.
That's
Yo,
man,
man, the
it
split is
going
real.
down.
The split, thank you. The split is real.
Like, get your goofy ass the fuck away from me, nigga.
That's why I don't go out.
It's going down right now.
It really is. Private parties coming back.
Now, me and they pop, we at the motherfucking restaurant together. Hey, nigga, I'm finna get a burrito. Get the wet burrito. The one with the green sauce on it. Get that one. You understand?
Some of that green sauce.
Say, nigga, that's a nice little whip you in, boy. You do wax it, don't you? Yeah. Nah, I don't do shit to it. What you think? You let somebody else wax your shit? He a real nigga. Like,
Right.
we kick. Hey, we're gonna have tacos with you, but you gotta show your card to get into your house.
That's mad shit. And this is like a relative, right? This is a close
This
friend.
is a first cousin, my
This
nigga.
that's next level
Come
shit.
on, man. This is like a little brother.
We're there.
Y'all get
Dude.
I hung the nigga by his leg outside of a 2-story window when he was 6 months old. Remember Michael Jackson held that baby? He was 6 months old. I was holding him by one leg.
So
His daddy came and tackled me. Nigga, what the fuck? You hold my baby like that, nigga. Fuck is you doing, little boy? Hey, man, that was just me showing him that I loved him. You safe with me, little nigga. You safe.
Don't worry, Zoe. I had the same thing happen to me too.
I'm just saying, man.
My best friend of 40 years told me I'm stupid and I fall for anything. I believe the vaccine. I believe all the stuff about the coronavirus. He don't invite me to his house. Nothing. He cussed me out.
Wow.
Told me I'm a
God
stupid
damn.
motherfucker and everything.
Did you use the tuning fork on?
I fucking.
Oh, girl, what? What? That was fucked up.
Seriously, my best friend for 40 years, he called me and told me I was a dumb. He just told me I was a dumb. Like I'm falling for not getting vaccinated. And he got vaccinated.
Did you make him answer logical questions though? Did you make him answer logical questions?
I just told him like you just scared. That's why you got your vaccine.
Somebody said that's why he told you to show your papers. So he remembered that shit. No, I love my little cousin, man.
Then you shake me upside down, nigga. Where your vaccine?
They all respect me, and what I love about them is they do what I had to do when I was younger. Meaning, my uncles, nigga, we had a family, get together. My uncle be like, "Hey, nigga, go over there and get me a brewski." All right, shit, I gotta go get this nigga a beer. Fuck it. Mm-hmm. I go get him a beer. Now, I'm the OG. I be like, "Hey, go get me that motherfucking orange Shasta, my nigga."
Wow.
Shasta. Go get me that tiki punch, pimp. And they gotta go do it. They fuck with me though. I love them, but that's just, what this thing has done.
But culturally, you talking about quote unquote black people doing this to quote unquote black people? That's next level. I'm sorry.
But let me just say this.
Because it's one thing for the broad culture,
right,
to be on this fuck shit. We have through time immemorial dealt with the broad culture being on some other shit, and we having our own rules in our own community. You telling me not only people quote unquote black, but people in your own family, my nigga.
But this is what I'm saying. Watch this.
There's a divide.
Shit is next.
You just brought up some that's really powerful. Why you have such a hard line, either this or that?
Yeah.
When obviously the shit is in flux.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
So if it's in
even
flux,
done yet, right?
How did you choose a side and the shit's still formulating?
Fear, nigga.
You're in the trials.
Fear.
You're in the trials, people.
Pumping fear, nigga.
And we trying to figure out what's going to happen with y'all. You in the trial.
Don Lemon told him to. That's why.
Well, some people.
Well, jobs too.
But some people are so.
Well, it's jobs too. Yes.
Some people are so used to be Juneteenth niggas to last to know or get in that now you feel like you the head of the curve.
Sarah.
Now you feel like
I'm better than you because I got it before you.
Sarah. Juneteenth niggas. They gonna be the last to know that they didn't have to do this shit. But they was the first in line to do this shit because they needed to show massa that they understand capitulation better than the ornery, stiff-necked nigga that refuses to follow suit. Listen, let me tell you something. Stephen, I was born Stephen. Let me say it's natural in me. All the shit we've been through, I know how to bend. I know how to capitulate. Hey! Get the fuck out of here. Man. Don't nobody want to do that shit. We need to fucking what happened to pause?
Research.
And then when they find out this shit is really fucked up, then they have to actually fucking start apologizing and come back. Then what the fuck? Y'all
what's gonna happen is
alienated everybody in your
goddamn
in your life.
What'd you say?
Bodies are gonna fail. They're not gonna have enough strength to even say shit to you because they're gonna be concerned about their personnel. My body is failing because I took some shit that wasn't tested, and that's a hardcore fact. It's hard to hear some shit like that.
Hey, listen. Can I just be honest? Listen, when you see a mother, right, who just has to get past, she got to get past it every day.
Yeah.
Because she look at her kid.
Yeah, come on, talk about her, bro.
And see that she was in a damned if I do, damned if I don't kind of situation.
Yes, sir. Talk about this.
With regards to vaccinating her kid, period.
Yes, sir.
And then that motherfucking child came home with autism. On the spectrum. Vaccination injury.
You can't sue.
You can't sue.
Do you see? So they're indemnified.
Can't sue.
What? This supposed to help people, and you are indemnifying yourself. So
yes.
Why would you want to indemnify yourself if it's supposed to help?
If it's supposed to, so, and just look at this mama though. This boy now is on the spectrum. And he gonna require a level of attention, a level of focus, a level of parenting that if she don't have already, she gonna have to go somewhere and find where to get these tools to raise this boy. Yeah. because she thought she was doing the right thing. See, the government has a way of putting you in position, right? That catch-22, that rock between a hard place position.
That part.
So, nigga, either you gonna shit or get off the pot.
Oh, it's Sophie's choice.
What is it?
Sophie's choice.
You understand? Hey, Zoe, I need your opinion relationship-wise. Man, okay, you having a whole nother conversation.
What's somebody said? This is backsliding, dude.
But that's what I'm saying.
Backsliding.
So watch this. Now watch this. I'm going to flip it back. Texas Governor Greg Abbott, Republican, on Sunday pledged his support for border agents who were punished by the Biden administration, saying he will hire anyone who is at risk of losing their jobs. This is for the roundup.
You bring your ass on over here.
This goes to Kevin's point. See, I'm gonna keep your ass off balance with all types of conflicting stories and shocking imagery. And
Yeah.
don't be surprised there's another mass shooting somewhere.
Man, they got to keep you off
Or
balance.
something crazy about to happen somewhere.
Wait, some white girl gonna go missing again?
Some white girl gonna go missing again.
They found Kelly Price now,
So the governor is saying, right? Where the fuck Kelly go?
Kelly Price.
Kelly! Where my baby Kelly go?
They found her.
I'm glad they found her. But I'm also upset that they had to go look for her.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe she just wanted to get the fuck away from people.
Right.
Is it okay she can get away from people? Leave Kelly Price the fuck alone.
Text her sister and tell her that shit. Then.
Right.
You heard that record she did.
What?
You're not my daddy, I'm your girl. You remember that record with her and the boy from Mint Condition?
Like late 90s?
That shit fire. Her and Stokely fire. What's his name? Stokely Carmichael. What's his name?
Stokely Carmichael's a white man that played jazz in the 40s.
Stokely,
It's just Stokely. It's just
The
Stokely.
nigga got just one name. Stokely.
From Mint Condition.
Stokely Carmichael.
He's a white conductor from the 40s
He's
and
talking
shit.
about the Black Panther. Is that,
Hey,
no,
man.
Black Panther
That's a
Stokely?
great record. In other words, she was saying, don't tell me what the fuck to do in that record. Leave me the fuck lost.
Lost.
Hey, I learned how to talk like this from fucking Sloondor.
That's lost.
Leave me the fuck lost. No, but again, they got all these conflicting stories. Here we go. The fucking governor is going to protect the border patrolmen that were punished by his administration. So the governor of Texas has said, no, y'all still going to be hired. Somebody said Kelly Price
wants to stand up for somebody in this motherfucking wheelchair. He always doing some bullshit in his wheelchair.
Who?
The
governor?
Good.
He's in a wheelchair?
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
I mean, but doesn't it, okay, so we're talking about crackination. Doesn't it ultimately get down to the idea that if you're following a government, which ultimately breaks down to something that means like mind control. Sure. Like if you have a government, if you are governed, Zoe talks about it all the time. If you're governed, you're not writing the script. I'm done.
Niggas ain't writers.
No.
No, but the thing is that
People don't have
we're not
critical
following
thinking.
the government because they fucking us in the ass, so they can't be in
Whoa.
the front. What?
Hey, you can add.
Yeah, for real. What the
What
fuck?
happened? What happened?
No, take that shit down.
We said come to Mises, not mucus.
Metaphorically speaking. Metaphorically.
Come to Mises, not mucus. What the fuck?
But
Oh, okay.
But seriously, and look at that 13-minute video of that nurse. Yeah, that federal nurse who recorded. She took the hidden video camera inside the hospital. She's a nurse for the Native American hospital.
Somebody said come to feces.
Y'all need to go watch that shit. It got 4.5 million views in less than a week. That shit, y'all need to go watch. Her and that doctor exposes everything. They said she basically said that the crack scene is full of shit. The doctor in the hospital. She said the crack scene is full of
somebody
shit.
just said something real powerful. You get old, you get sold. Nelson Mandela.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
You get old, you get sold.
Nelson was full revolution in the 60s.
You ain't got to fight no more, nigga.
Hey, listen.